Hey, is this thing on? Hello, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am sharing another video about planning, which I know you all love, but this one's going to be a little bit different. So, I've been using my Louis Vuitton inspired planner to actually write in an A5 notebook, but that's for all of my personal life planning. So I wanted to focus more so on my actual content planning. I have started content batching and completely planned out my content for the month of March. That includes everything on Instagram that I'll probably also repurpose for TikTok, and then also YouTube, my long form content videos, and my YouTube shorts as well. So you're all going to be getting a sneak peek of what you can expect to see on my channel for the month of March, and I hope it's really exciting for you and you're going to want to stick around. So definitely hit that subscribe button and go ahead and join the community. So far I have everything kind of just written down here for what I'm going to be posting as far as my content goes for the month of March. But then, so these are the pages where I jot down all the details, and it's kind of messy and scrambled everywhere. And then this is the calendar that I use for what I want to post on my Instagram. So everything is broken into days that I post. I only post 3 days a week on Instagram: Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But I'm gonna try to post something every day on YouTube. So that's where this kind of situation comes in. So I can list out what days I'm posting shorts, what days I'm posting long form content, any notes specific sounds that I want to use, anything I want to make sure that I cover or highlight is all kind of written down on these pages. You can see it's definitely a mess. But this is just where I get started with my content to get an idea of what the month is going to look like. So I usually just roll with that and kind of make notes on my phone, but I definitely want to get so much more organized and streamlined with my content. So I'm going to be switching over to a digital planner using my iPad mini. I bought a planner template off of Etsy, and I got some stickers off of Etsy as well, because this particular planner template also comes with a place for a monthly vision board, which is honestly the reason that I chose this one, because I love that feature, especially for my 12-week year. I am planning on connecting vision boarding to a 12-week year, so I thought this would be just a perfect place to start. So today we're going to be focused on getting all of my information entered from here in an organized fashion into my Good Notes notebook here on my iPad, and then I'm going to put everything for Instagram, so basically just copy it over from the calendar. And then also I've started on my vision board. We're going to finish that up together, and then we're going to get into the daily information for my YouTube content as well. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and come along with me on this journey of streamlining and organizing and planning out my content for the month of March. All right, so here is what the Good Notes app looks like. Once you enter, you can click on the different notebooks that you have. I only have one notebook for digital planning, and so that is the one that I opened up. And I purchased this digital planning notebook through Etsy. They have a ton of different options to fit different needs for whatever you may want. So I kind of had gotten started on it and played around with it. I am not going to lie to you. This was definitely harder than I expected. I do think if I had one of those, is it a stylus or a pen, basically that you can use to draw and write and move things on an iPad, I think that would have been a lot more helpful, because as you can see, I was just clicking all over the place. My text boxes were not lining up how I wanted them to, and moving things around and centering everything was a bit of a challenge for me, but I am hopeful that over time this will definitely become a lot easier. So on the side, I have a space for this month's goals, and my main goal is just to follow my new posting schedule. I have been doing really well with being consistent on YouTube, not on Instagram. But that's kind of where the problem comes in. Because I was doing so well at being consistent on YouTube, I was kind of neglecting Instagram sometimes. So I definitely want to improve in that area. I do typically post Instagram stories every day, and I don't plan those out because the stories are just me living my life. You never know what to expect. So if you want to just see more of me day to day, go ahead and follow me on Instagram. It's the same name, Affirmations with Amber. But that is typically what I do regularly, is just post on my stories. So I wanted to get better about posting regularly and planning out what I'm going to be posting on my Instagram feed. So I broke it into 3 different days. So on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, I will be posting on my feed for Instagram. Now, typically, I share my weekly dose of self-improvement in a video here on YouTube every Sunday. And then I like to take a clip from that long form content video and condense it into an Instagram reel to share. But I was kind of like, I don't really want to share necessarily a YouTube clip every single Monday. So I'm alternating my Mondays. I will be posting a YouTube clip on some Mondays, and then also I will be posting an affirmation of the week on other Mondays. Sometimes it'll match the one that I usually do for my weekly dose of self-improvement. Sometimes it will be different, just depending on kind of what my goals are and mindset is, or what's really going on for that week. The only difference for this month, particular in March, is the first day of spring happens to fall on a Monday. So March 20th, 2023 is the first day of spring, and I wanted to kind of tie in some of my fashion content. So I am a ambassador for a clothing boutique brand called Pink Lily. And I usually post all about Pink Lily on Fridays. I call those Fashion Fridays, and I'll get into a bit more detail about that later. But since it falls on a Monday, the first day of spring, I wanted to post like a spring Pink Lily outfit so everyone can have some outfit inspiration to kick them off for the new season. Next up is Wednesdays. So on Wednesdays, I'm trying out this new series, and it's called Tips from a Life Coach. So I'm going to be giving tips to gain financial freedom, tips to live a more minimalist lifestyle, tips to make sure that you are creating peace in your life, also tips to start feeling better, and tips on how to set boundaries with yourself. I thought these would be really cool, like just fun little snippets of advice from a life coach that's very easily accessible, and then typically like kind of fun. I don't have everything fully planned out for these, but I love to do different reels where I'm dancing, or maybe like repurpose some other videos and content that I've used in the past. So just kind of like daily vlog style things. And then I will share the tips on top of those. So Wednesdays will be definitely focused on that. I also post content for Blush, which is the life coaching company that I work with. On Wednesdays, I post the Wellness Wednesday series. So I didn't put that on this planner because I didn't want to kind of mix up the content for the 2 different brands. But I am also going to be adding some information about what I'll be posting for Wellness Wednesday for the Blush brand as well. Now, Fridays, like I mentioned, are all about fashion. So I call them Fashion Fridays, and they are focused on Pink Lily. So I want to highlight different things or different collections that I love from Pink Lily. So starting off the month, I'm going to be sharing this super soft, amazing Pink Lily pajama set, and it's white and black. It's so cute and so chic, but it's also extremely comfortable. And then it's rodeo time, so Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo is a big deal here in Houston, Texas. So I'm really excited to share information about or outfit ideas or inspiration for the rodeo. I'm going to have a rodeo style reel and a picture. And then also I have this really great pink sweatshirt that I was gifted for being ambassador in the ambassador spotlight of the month. So I'm going to showcase that one. And then also my favorite bodysuit as well. Okay, so now you can see on the screen, I have moved into the vision board part of this digital planning workbook. I love that the designer of this digital planning workbook included a vision board section. So I imported all of the digital stickers that I purchased and like different cute digital things that I already had in my files on my phone into the GoodNotes app. So here I was trying to use this like lasso tool thing where you're basically supposed to be able to cut out a picture. Yeah, I need a tutorial because I could not figure this out. So I was like, oh, well, I'm just going to scrap it. I think the file actually comes with the individual ones as well. So I definitely want to work on adding the individual pictures to my GoodNotes, like library of photos, so that I can use them as well. But I kind of started playing around with it. I didn't finish because I was just like, listen, this lasso tool is not my thing. But we're going to move on over to the YouTube content. So what I love about digital planning, or planners in general, like even the ones that you write in, I really like to have this page where you have space to elaborate on what you're going to be doing for each of those days. So this one is time blocked, but the way that I'm using it, since I'm using it to plan and schedule out my content, is I am adding all of the details. So very specific things about how I want to be able to focus on creating the best content possible. So this is where I add details. Like on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, I plan to post YouTube shorts. Some of them will be the same topics that I'm repurposing from the reels I'll be posting on Instagram, but also because I'm posting more often here on YouTube, I did have to create some additional topics as well in order to share. So I'm adding all of those in, but then I also add details. So like if I know there's a particular sound that I want to use, I'll put the detail in the notes on this page. Also for my longer form content videos, details about like my rodeo one, like everything that I'm styling, like what I'm calling each of the different styles, linking, or like what I should be linking as far as the clothes go, and all of the little things that I might forget as I am creating my content. I add all of those notes in here so that it'll be very easy for me to refer back to it and make sure that I have all the pieces in order to create the best content possible. Also, I have introduced a new schedule for this, so you can see me typing here. Well, actually, I'm not typing. You see like how the little voice box is popping up. I love to use speech to text. It makes it so much faster for me, especially when I'm using my iPad. So what I'm planning to do is to post my YouTube shorts on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then also on Tuesdays, I'm going to start posting either like an affirmations video, like the one that I shared of me sharing morning affirmations while doing my skincare, or something kind of in the lifestyle category. And then on Thursdays, or actually on Wednesdays, Wednesday or Thursday, still figuring that out, but probably on Thursdays, I want to start posting some pod vlogs. This was inspired by Erin on Demand. If you do not follow her, she has an amazing channel, especially for people who are content creators and looking to kind of grow their channel. She has really great insight and advice. So I saw that she started doing these pod vlogs and I thought that they were really cool. So I'm trying pod vlogs out for the month of March to see if that's something that my community is interested in here on YouTube. And then of course, the OG favorite, our Sunday videos, weekly dose of self-improvement. Those will still be posted every Sunday, and coming up soon, I'm going to be focusing on posting one about my Sunday reset. I think I'm going to make that a series too, because Sunday reset involves my cleaning, my personal care, like there's so many different pieces that go into it. So I kind of just organized out what my plan was, and I went through and did this for the entire month. So stay tuned. It's going to be really great. Thank you all so much for coming along with me on my journey to digital planning. This is the first time I've done digital planning, but it's something that I definitely really enjoy. So let me know in the comments below if you like to digital plan and if you would like to see more content on this topic in the future. Until then, I will see you in the next one. Bye. Like, comment, and subscribe, and follow me on Instagram at Affirmations with Amber.